Hoarding is a complex issue that involves excessive accumulation of items and an inability to discard them, resulting in clutter that disrupts living spaces and functions. In severe cases, it becomes hoarding disorder, HD, recognized by mental health professionals. To understand hoarding, we need to look at its psychological aspects, the types of items hoarded, its impact, and its cultural representation. This essay explores these dimensions, focusing on causes, effects, and challenges. At its core, hoarding is the persistent difficulty in discarding possessions, regardless of their value, ranging from everyday objects to unusual items like food or animals. The emotional attachment and fear of losing something useful or sentimental are key features. Hoarding differs from collecting. Collectors accumulate objects selectively and with purpose, maintaining order. Hoarding, however, is chaotic and can overwhelm living spaces, rendering them unusable. Psychologically, hoarding is a disorder with emotional and cognitive roots. The DSM-5 identifies it by difficulty in discarding items, distress associated with discarding, clutter impairing living spaces, and significant distress or impairment in various life areas. People who hoard form emotional attachments to possessions, fearing regret if discarded. This anxiety can paralyze them, preventing action to clear clutter. Cognitive distortions play a role, with hoarders feeling an exaggerated sense of responsibility for possessions, fearing waste or disrespecting the item's potential. Indecision further contributes to clutter. Trauma or loss can trigger hoarding as a coping mechanism. For example, someone might hoard to fill an emotional void or preserve memories after a significant loss. Perfectionism can also drive hoarding. The fear of making imperfect decisions about what to keep or discard leads to delays and exacerbates clutter. Hoarding manifests in various forms. Some hoard paper products, believing they contain valuable information or sentimental significance. In extreme cases, this creates fire hazards and obstructs pathways. Food hoarding involves stockpiling food beyond what can be consumed before it spoils. This may stem from fears of scarcity or past experiences with limited food, leading to unsanitary conditions. Animal hoarding entails keeping more animals than can be adequately cared for. Hoarders believe they are rescuing animals, but overcrowding leads to neglect and harm to both animals and hoarder. Digital hoarding involves accumulating vast quantities of digital files, emails, and photos. While not taking physical space, it still causes stress and disorganization. Hoarding impacts mental health, causing anxiety, depression, and loneliness. Clutter leads to shame and embarrassment, resulting in social withdrawal and isolation, worsening mental health. Physically, hoarding creates dangerous living conditions with blocked exits, fire hazards, and pest infestations. In extreme cases, homes may have mold, vermin, or structural damage, posing health risks. Hoarding strains family relationships, causing frustration and resentment. Family members may distance themselves or intervene forcefully, leading to conflict and unhealthy environments for children. Legally and financially, hoarding can lead to eviction or legal action for violating housing codes. Cleaning and repairing hoarded homes is costly, and hoarders may face financial strain from compulsive shopping and poor bill management. Culturally, hoarding has been viewed differently over time. Historically, it was linked to survival during scarcity, but excessive hoarding led to social disapproval if it contributed to shortages. Popular culture, through shows like Hoarders, has spotlighted hoarding, raising awareness but also sensationalizing the disorder, reducing complex struggles to entertainment. Cultural attitudes toward possessions vary. Some cultures value minimalism, while others see accumulation as success. Norms around saving and waste impact hoarding behavior, with some societies stigmatizing discarding usable items. Treatment for hoarding disorder includes psychological therapy, medication, and practical interventions. Cognitive behavioural therapy, CBT, is the most effective, helping individuals address thought patterns and behaviours related to hoarding. Medications such as selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, may treat underlying anxiety or depression that contributes to hoarding, complementing psychological therapy. Effective treatment involves a multifaceted approach, addressing emotional, cognitive, and practical aspects of hoarding. With the right support, individuals can manage and overcome hoarding behaviors. Thanks for watching. If you have any thoughts on the events covered in this video, please share them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more informative content and check out my next video, where I'll be doing a deeper dive into one of these topics.